2, 3, they gonna run back to me. 'Cause I'm the best.
The wonderful sound of the U.S. Fleet Forces band-filled Mentor High School. We'll take you there. And we have some exciting news about our own Fighting Cardinal Marching Band to share. Plus,
Okay, you ready, rock stars?
a deeper look into our classrooms and why we're paying so much attention to furniture and space. But first, we'll take you to one of our elementary schools to see Crossroads professionals working with students in action. Hello, and thank you for watching Cardinal TV. I'm Bill Porter, Superintendent of Mentor Schools. As you know, student safety is our #1 priority. And when we talk about that, we're not only referring to physical safety, but to the emotional and social safety of our students as well. We work very hard to build a culture of kindness, compassion, and acceptance of others in all of our schools, because we know a positive climate is definitely a safer one too. The majority of our students make good choices and treat others respectfully, but no matter how many programs we have in place, some students will still make poor decisions. And while not always, but often, we find mental health issues at the root of that. Our teachers, support staff, school counselors, psychologists, and administrators are all equipped to help students who may be struggling with something. But we also have extra supports in place for them. Mental health experts from Crossroads are in our schools every day. You're looking at recent video of Crossroads personnel who are training student ambassadors at Bellflower Elementary on how to model and lead positive behaviors for other students. We find it very beneficial to have our Crossroads experts embedded in our schools. Also on the topic of school safety, this is video of a tabletop safety exercise we conducted before the first day of school. Mentor Schools teamed up with Mentor Fire and Police to create a crisis scenario that our staffs could respond to together.
You know, there's hundreds of hours that we have spent meeting together and working together, and that relationship is so vital to us. So just like the relationship that I have with the colleagues when we have emergency events in the community, coming together to manage it together and to help each other, to me, is the key to success. And that's also pre-event. That's the planning that we put together to prevent school emergencies. So again, I want to thank the schools for that relationship and their commitment to safety, and all of you.
Also, beginning this week, we have added safety resources to our 2 middle schools by stationing Mentor Police Department police officers at Memorial and Shore each day. I'm sure this news naturally brings the question of whether we will look into having officers in the elementary schools as well. We are continuing to explore options, but for now, the Mentor Police and Fire Departments will continue to stop by our elementary buildings regularly. Additionally, while our District School Resource Officer, or SRO, typically reports to Mentor High School, he visits our elementary schools when needed. We are committed to providing a learning environment where students can grow academically, socially, and emotionally. As part of our balanced approach to learning in Mentor Schools, we've been paying a lot of extra attention to classroom space and furniture. In our schools, long gone is the look of the traditional classroom, where children are lined up in desks and rows. To better serve the needs of today's high-tech learners, we've essentially eliminated the front of the classroom and provided space that is more flexible so teachers can be more mobile.
The flexible seating is wonderful because it allows me to move the students where I need them. I can regroup them as I need it. I can move them on the fly, which I do almost every day.
At our elementary schools, some teachers are teaming up and opening their spaces into one large classroom so they can work together to reach each child.
Collaboration is a big thing, and I think the students benefit from having 3 teachers instead of 1. We individualize by grouping the kids together, and then we work one-on-one with the students.
All of our friends are in here, and I like the 3 teachers and how we all work together, and it's fun to have 3 different rooms in one whole open space.
You can learn even more about our focus on flexible spaces by watching the full video right here on Cardinal TV YouTube. Last month, Cleveland hosted Navy Week, with the highlight being the air show and the Blue Angels performance downtown. Here at the high school, our students got to see a different type of Navy Week performance. The U.S. Fleet Forces Band, 4-Star Edition, performed popular songs for high school students who attended the Rockin' concert in our Fine Arts Center last month. The band provides musical support all around the globe, from military bases and ships to community events and foreign dignitaries, and more.
I really like coming to high schools. They're actually my favorite. The kids always have a lot of really fun, great energy. It's great to perform tunes that they know and see them sing along. And I also think it's really important that high schoolers get to see that there are all kinds of different jobs in the Navy, including what we do, playing in the band. So we want to make sure that they know that there are all sorts of opportunities for them to take this sort of route if they were interested in joining the Navy.
The free concert was part of the Navy's outreach program, and we were honored to host these talented musicians here. Our own Fighting Cardinal marching band wowed the crowd from the field of the Horseshoe at the OSU Buckeye Invitational over the weekend. The FCMB earned a superior rating and qualified for state competition. The nearly 250 students in the marching band will be the leaders of our annual homecoming parade this Friday, and everyone is welcome to attend. We will have representatives from every one of our schools in the parade, which will leave the north entrance of the Mentor High School parking lot by the marquee sign at 5:30 p.m., traveling north onto Route 615. The parade will then go on to Civic Center Boulevard and right again onto Munson before ending at the stadium. We hope you can join us as a spectator by lining the route for this always fun event of amazing display and mentor spirit. Thank you for watching Cardinal TV, and thank you for your continued support of Mentor Schools.